everyone, I hope you are well. My name is Burak. I'm an investment and immigration advisor for foreigners in Turkey. In today's episode, I'm going to talk about why cars are so expensive in Turkey. I will also give some price comparisons between Turkey, Germany and France regarding the price of cars. In the final section of this video, I'm going to give some tips to foreigners who consider buying a car in Turkey. In the first section, I'm going to talk about the reasons why the car prices are so high in Turkey. First of all, I will start with the tax. The main tax on the car price is special consumption tax. It's called ÖTV in Turkey. Depending on the price of the car and the engine size of the car, that special consumption tax is between 45% and 220% of the car price. For example, if a car's engine size is more than 2000 cc, the government takes 220% special consumption tax on the car. The second tax I want to mention is VAT, which is value added tax. That tax is applied to the final price of the car, and it comprises the price of the car and also the special consumption tax. The VAT is 18%. So for example, if the price of a car is 100,000 Turkish lira, and let's say the special consumption tax of that car is 100%, so it will make the pre-sale price of the car is 200,000 Turkish lira. Then that value added tax is applied on that 200,000 Turkish lira, and 18% of 200,000 Turkish lira is 36,000 lira, and that's the price after the VAT and special consumption tax, which is 236,000 Turkish lira. So you can see that 100,000 Turkish lira car becomes 236,000 Turkish lira after the special consumption tax and VAT, and we applied special consumption tax as only 100%. But as I mentioned earlier, if the engine size is more than 2000 cc, it becomes 220% tax on the price of the car. And another factor contributing to the higher cost of the car is import costs. There are some cars that are manufactured in Turkey and some cars are imported to Turkey, and the import tax and also the logistics of importing the car is also added to the price of the car, which also increases the price of the car. Usually the import tax, the customs duty is between 10% and 20%. And there are also logistics costs of bringing the car from abroad to Turkey. So these are the main reasons why cars are incredibly high in Turkey. In the second section, I will show you comparison of car prices in Turkey with other countries. For that reason, I picked two cars. One of them is a budget car, which is Peugeot 208, and I compare it between France and Turkey. And the second car I picked is a luxury car. It's called Mercedes AMG GT 4-door Coupé, and I compare its price with Germany and Turkey. Firstly, let me start with Peugeot 208. In France, I checked it on the website of the Peugeot, and the price of that car starts from 17,000 euros. I checked the price of the same car in the Peugeot official website in Turkey, and it starts from 675,000 Turkish lira, and as of now it's equivalent to 32,000 euros. So that car is approximately 95% more expensive in Turkey, which is double the price. The main reasons of why it is expensive is the special consumption tax on that car, which is around 50%, and also the import costs, such as the logistics of that car from bringing it from France to Turkey or wherever it is produced to Turkey. And the second car I would like to mention is Mercedes AMG GT 4-doors Coupé. So that's a super luxury car. And in Germany, I checked it from the Mercedes website in Germany, and it's $110,000 in Germany. The price of that car is $400,000 in Turkey, which is almost 4 times of the price in Germany. The main reason is that that car has a big engine, which is more than 2000 cc, and the special consumption tax for cars with big engine is 220% in Turkey. But that's not the end, because the VAT is applied on the initial car price and on the special consumption tax. So VAT is 18%. So there is almost 50-55% more VAT compared to the original price of the car, because VAT is applied on both the price of the car and the special consumption tax, which is 220%, and that drives the car's price so high, which is 4 times more expensive compared to Germany. In the final section, I'm going to give tips to foreigners who consider purchasing a car in Turkey. My first tip is that don't buy a car unless it is very necessary. In Turkey, in big cities, the public transportation is quite well. You can use metro, you can use bus or metro bus or tram to go almost wherever you want. And you can also use the taxi system in Turkey to go for short distances. Also, when you come to Turkey, you can bring your car abroad with your residence permit card, and you can use that car in Turkey until your residence permit is finished. If you are coming to Turkey with a touristic purpose, then you can use that car until your visa ends, and then you need to take that car outside of Turkey. Be very careful that you do all the compliance with the registration of your car in Turkey, otherwise there can be incredible tax penalty or like penalty such as the fees by taking the car illegally to Turkey. So be sure that you take every step to register your car in Turkey. If you really need to buy a car in Turkey, then when you buy the car, I would advise you to go with smaller engines, because the special consumption tax on smaller engines is less and you pay less tax on the car. Also, my second tip, you can look for used cars in Turkey because the used cars are much cheaper, but be careful that the condition of the car is good, otherwise it will give you lots of trouble in Turkey. Thank you very much for watching this video. It will help you to understand why the cars are so expensive in Turkey, and also I shared the necessary tips for foreigners who want to purchase a car in Turkey. If you like this video, you can subscribe to my channel and you can be informed about the future videos that I'm going to upload here. I will wish you a great day and enjoy Turkey.